No, trust me, this is good. Better, they don't care. You'll be underestimated, who cares? This guy's doing a yeah boy, like a really long one. Holy moly. That was an energetic run. That was a very energetic run. Yeah, it was fun. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I was getting a drink.
Okay, we're starting?
We were starting?
Yeah. Timer in 3, 2, 1, go! Close enough. Hello everyone, my name is Copernicus, I think.
I'm Cryphon. Nice to meet you guys.
And this is the second installment of the Halo series, where we learn how to look up and look down simultaneously. It's a great game, I promise.
I haven't seen this level in a really long time.
Yeah, neither have I. It's almost like I haven't been playing this game because I forgot I signed up for this. It's not a joke. 30 minutes ago I was reminded.
He calls me 30 minutes ago, please do commentary for my run. And like, yeah, sure. Alright, so this is Mr. Guns. He gets pushed around a lot.
He's pretty slow, so we like to push him around. This is the tutorial level, if you hadn't probably already figured it out. It's a train ride. And, well, that's about it.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate with this level. You can't skip it, and it's basically an auto-scroller. The only thing you can really do is like save any time is you shove the NPCs around, and then you have to be like looking at them.
Yeah, there's a trick coming up in the next level that we're gonna do at the start that we can do in this level, where we basically clip out of bounds and walk to the end, and the level won't end. It's like it's a true auto-scroller. It takes like I don't know 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's just really silly. Even if you get out of bounds and you get to the end of the level, you still have to wait for the train to get to the end, so it doesn't really matter.
So pretty basic speed on this one. You just kind of push people around because they're slow otherwise. And now we wait. This is the infamous train ride, the train ride of legends, where dreams are crushed because you just reset and now you're on the train.
Yeah. Normally you get to go back on this train ride like 50 times before you get on a good run. It's a marathon, so this will be the only time you guys get to enjoy it today.
And we're gonna run into this man repeatedly, and he's gonna bleed, and hopefully if we make him bleed just enough, the RNG gods will be pleased with our sacrifice. We'll go fast.
I was about that.
Notice how this man's clothes stay perfectly clean.
I wish the back was pure red after this. Yeah, you want to explain the box humping you're about to be doing?
Oh yeah, it's about to get crazy, friends. So the way this game works is, well, if you hump crates, for some reason it lets you walk through walls.
Yeah, it's something to do with like hitbox displacement. It's really weird, but...
I'm gonna make some sensual love to this crate. I'm just gonna walk through this wall real quick.
You just thrust into it about 10 times. We promise this is faster than the alternative. Yeah,
the alternative is you just kind of wait around at the start. Waiting for stuff to happen.
Go right through the wall.
So I did the safe strat and I'm about to die. It's gonna be funny and we can all laugh at me.
Oh man.
Well, I should probably mention we're playing on the hardest difficulty. Because it's entertaining or something. Not because it's a good speedrun, Kappa.
Ooh, that was clutch. Okay, we
They're
should probably
dodging!
Explain, like...
You're dodging my shots.
Yeah, so like the very basics of this game, obviously you're killing these aliens. It's Halo, so there's effectively two kinds of weapons. There's plasma weapons and like human bullet weapons. So you want to be using the bullet weapons to kill enemies when you're hitting their direct health, but then the plasma weapons when you're hitting the enemies that have shields. So for example, these elites have shields, so he's using the Covenant weapons to drop them and then shoot them with the human weapons once their shields are gone. So it's kind of the basics behind like the combat. There's really 5 main enemy types you get to see. There's grunts, the little guys, jackals, little guys with shields, the elites, which are the big guys with a lot of shields, and then brutes you'll get to see later. They have a ton of health, but no shields. And then hunters, but you pretty much never see them.
Some minor things for chat who probably care. Yes, I'm playing in Japanese because it's the fastest version. It's like 10 seconds faster with dialogue. And, well, it's on the 360 as well because of tricks that are coming up that are patched on later versions.
Yeah. What's nice about Legendary is you can get a sword on pretty much every level. The sword's the weapon that makes running Halo 2 entertaining, so yeah. You actually get one on this level, which is the first time you'll get to see some of the tricks in the run.
So after the end of this hangar, these, if these enemies would stop hiding from me, I mean, there's like 90 of you and 1 of me. You think it's Legendary too? Why are you hiding? You're dodging all my shots.
Oh man. Yeah, when you need to clear, I think there needs to be 3 enemies or less left alive in that room for the next wave to spawn. And sometimes the grunts just hide behind those crates and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, the dinos like to hide too.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Marine. You killed someone. They don't normally do that.
The Marines are generally just portable grenade carriers. You shoot them in the head, and they give you their grenades that when they were alive they had.
Yep. That's how we like to do it anyways.
So here's the sword. That's going to be pretty much our best friend through the whole run.
We're really happy that it spawns on the first level.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm looking for nades. I'm gonna wait here for a checkpoint because I'm gonna die inevitably and watch. I haven't died yet.
Kind of awkward. Yeah, it's kind of awkward in these segments. You want to be looking certain directions. Oh, you probably bonked.
No. The game just decided to be mean. Alright, so this is the biggest trick in the game. This is the main speed tech. It's like a 3-frame input where you switch weapons, you cancel the switch animation, and then you pull the trigger. And you trick the game into thinking you can lunge a lot further than you really can with the sword.
Yeah,
and
whenever
it just lets you go really
sword
fast.
reticle is red, you can swing with it and lunge at the enemy. So he's basically tricking the game into thinking that the reticle from the battle rifle that's red is the sword's reticle. So you can lunge with the sword at battle rifle length, which is pretty much the whole map.
It's a lot harder than I make it look too.
Yeah. 3 very, very quick inputs. Definitely takes a lot of practice.
I did not kill any enemies here. I die.
This next room is really awful. There's a bunch of drones coming in. I guess that's another enemy that we didn't talk about. They fly around. They usually have like plasma pistols. They drop your shields really quickly, and they're just annoying in general.
It's the longest I've been in this hangar, or this room, anyways.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Come out of the tube, please. Come out and play. Oh no!
Okay.
The inputs being dropped.
Oh god. Okay, there it goes.
3-frame window. It's a 1/10 of a second. It's a lot longer than it seems, because you do have your inputs dropped a lot in this game from lag.
Yeah. And then the really awkward part is you have to be aiming at an enemy. So if they're moving, you have to be aiming while you do it. So the way you hold the controller matters a lot. This is my favorite fly in the game coming up.
It's a really fun fly.
Yeah. He does the sword fly, and then as soon as he starts lunging across the map, he drops the sword for that plasma pistol. Because you really need a plasma pistol for this next room.
Yeah, there's a bunch of dinos in here. Plasma pistol's just the easiest way to get rid of them all. Oh, did not get the most kind of spawns.
Yeah. I think you have 1 extra shot, so if he misses 2 shots with the plasma pistol, this room's going to be a lot slower.
Alright, we did it. We survived. And that is Cairo Station.
That wasn't bad.
So now we're on to the second level of the game, and sadly, It's not as flashy as the first one. And a lot of that has to do with, you know, just at the start here. There's a 15-minute combat sequence, but we can skip it by just jumping out of the map using a nade. If you play this game casually, you'll probably remember just going through all these alleyways and getting sniped a bunch. Well, we don't play that. It's no fun. This is
It's also
faster and
kind of
safer.
cool, like, all this out of bounds is just intended. Like, there's a skull
Yeah.
hidden out here. It's like they expected people to go out of these maps, and it's really cool seeing how far you can go out of them.
That's what happened in Halo 1. People got out of the maps a lot. And Bungie kind of embraced people breaking their game and put a bunch of Easter eggs outside of maps in this game. I died. Good thing I got the checkpoint. It's really rare to die to there. Dino was quite mad.
He's trying to enrage this elite, so if you kind of shoot him, and then he'll eventually like draw up his weapon and pull out his sword, and by doing that, you can take his sword if he needs for later.
Yeah, the sword's useful for like one part of this level, and that's right here.
Yeah. Are you carrying it over for the safer shot on the next level?
You know what? I completely forgot about that. I have the Magnum in hand.
You could...
Don't care.
Okay. I was going to mention that he's going to get the sword for safer strategy on the next level, but it's fine. You need safer strategies in the marathon.
Safety. All about looking cool first. Safety's third. We're just gonna drive by a bunch of enemies here and just pretend like we're not about to die. We'll be on our way. That's kind of it for a lot of this level. We're just gonna drive to the end.
Yeah, the next two missions are just kind of driving missions, but after that, the action just picks right back up with one of the coolest levels.
Oh yeah, the sword, and then it gets all fun again.
Yeah, get the sword right at the start too.
Oh yeah, if people saw my GDQ run, let's not die at the very end of this level and actually get checkpoints that should be forced.
The 1 minute 30 revert.
That was ridiculous. I will wait for this guy to get in. I will take the time loss here.
Yeah.
Safety first.
It's nice to have your teammates in the Warthog, because when enemies are shooting at the Warthog, they'll shoot at each of you, like, kind of randomly. They pick which of the three they shoot at, so the damage gets more spread out the more people in the Warthog.
Yeah, except for, you know, what just happened.
Oh boy.
I'm almost dead.
Do we get drones?
No, everything else prior to drones almost killed me. Yeah, the Marine, we turn around and grab the Warthog just because it has a bunch more health, and it's a lot more closed, so it's harder for enemies to hit me, despite what just looked like happened. And the Marines in your side seats also distract enemies from damage too. You know, if they just don't die like that. Shoutouts to that guy.
It's also really nice coming up. They're called shadows, right? These big vehicles. They shoot at the turret guy for some reason, so a lot of the bullets will just straight up miss as long as the guy in the turret's still alive.
Watch the guy in the turret die.
Yeah, I shouldn't say anything, but it's fine.
It's only happened once ever in my entire career. I watch it happen for a second time.
Yeah. They very rarely even hit, so you usually don't have to worry about it. I think they've hit them like twice so far.
You can do a lot of your driving to just manipulate where the bullets are going to hit because they are far away and they are shooting at the turret, so
yeah,
you can avoid it.
If they're shooting at you, because the Warthog's moving ahead, so the bullets kind of lag when they get shot. So if they're shooting at you, they still hit the Warthog, but if they shoot the turret guy, they miss because you've driven past where the bullets are going. So it's really bad if he dies.
One of the cool things about this game is like the enemy tracking is actually really good.
Yeah.
Which makes Legendary a pain in the booty if you don't know how to avoid shots. Am I excited for Destiny 2? I don't know. Also, Shen, I don't have any checkpoints. I hope I don't die.
Oh my god. Wait, really?
I'm safe. No, I don't have any.
It's the marathon luck.
Marathon luck.
Just get a deathless metro with 0 checkpoints like GDQ.
Perfect. At the start of this level, we're going to run over this man to assert dominance and pick up his girlfriend and then be on our way. So, the same concept as the last level. There's a bunch of enemies, they're gonna melt you. Pick up a turret marine to just distract everyone.
Yeah. Oh, you are taking the rocket guy. Okay, you avoided him?
No.
I thought he was getting in.
He may have thought he was getting in, but we ain't allowing that.
You do not want the rocket guy with you. He will shoot a rocket at your feet and you will explode just because he feels like it.
He's a very smart AI.
Yeah.
You guys like driving across bridges? I love me some driving across bridges.
You see those giant buildings up there? You can go to those.
As we watch the Phantom phase through it.
As you saw at the beginning of the stream when he was standing on the mountain, there's all kinds of out of bounds that you can get to that's just ridiculously far from the maps. It's really cool that they just put that all out there and rendered it.
It makes for a lot of interesting speedrunning strats as well.
Yeah.
So here, we're not supposed to take a hog through this section, but we're going to anyways because, you know, vehicle barriers are just a suggestion. It's also littered with enemies, and there's snipers who can just one-shot you with instant kills. I mean, that's kind of the point of one-shots, but they have auto aim. They don't miss.
Yeah, I don't think we explained that. Jackal snipers, if you get hit in the head, you're dead. And
You get hit in the toe, you're dead.
They're stupidly accurate.
Fire one warning shot if you're lucky, and then they won't miss.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how good they are. And they're just littered throughout this whole level.
I don't know how I'm gonna play this.
Oh, do you get checkpoints?
I did.
Okay, that's not that bad then. Yeah, there's a good
I'm gonna wait here for another checkpoint, which I just got, because
the wraith shot.
I'm gonna just pray that I don't get sniped by these 3 Jackal snipers.
Yeah. So there's Jackal snipers up on this bridge, and he needs to board these wraiths.
Oh, no
to take
way.
them out.
No way. You're joking, right?
Oh boy.
I got killed by the Marines.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the AI in this game aren't very good. It's 2004.
Teammates don't like you. Yeah,
Oh,
wow.
boy.
Really, dude?
And then I got sniped around that time. I was gonna do a safer strat if I remembered to do it, but I didn't. So this is kind of the reality of speedrunning Halo 2. At this section, you just kind of have to hope. This is the fastest way to deal with things.
Yeah, the safer strategy, you can carry weapons over from previous missions, which is
Marines are
gonna
destroying me.
Wait, what happened?
Marines killed me again.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to board a Wraith and then steal it and then kill everything else because that's just the fastest way to do things.
Wait, why is the Warthog going to the left right?
Because we're doing a marathon run, why not?
You should jack the Wraith first, get the mind game.
I can't do this. Halo 2 is too strong. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so... Oh, hey look, we finally got a decent race spawn. Just a decent... What am I, Mike Tyson? If I don't get sniped... Okay, there we go. That wasn't so hard. That was first try.
It was just some warm-up for the boarding of the race on the last mission.
Yep, we gotta practice, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What I basically did was kill everything.
He would have brought a sniper rifle onto this mission, and then use that to sword fly to the wraiths, which gets him there faster. He could kill him really easily. Wouldn't have to worry about his teammates killing him like 3 times. Halo 2. Alright, they're dead. Good.
Alright, so I'm gonna jump on top of that scarab, you see. It's gonna happen. First try, guaranteed.
The first try guaranteed, TM. Yeah, he's needing an audio cue to jump up there. Hopefully my talking distracts him a little bit.
Yeah. So the way this level ends is you need to kill the pilot and an elite on the scarab. It's a lot of other enemies spawn. We're just gonna try to kill them before they even spawn. We do with everything in this game.
Yeah. There's a really cool trick that he can use, but that's once he's on this.
So there aren't actually any enemies on the scarab right now. You can't spawn them until a certain point. But when I do, I'm going to use some wall hacks because I'm a filthy cheater. And we're going to use that to end the level a lot faster than, you know, killing everything, waiting for the scarab to walk all the way to the end, and then in a bad time.
Yeah, to spawn the pilots, you have to be inside the scarab, so all the enemies are going to spawn. But if you were to jump on the scarab normally, you'd have to kind of like fight the enemies off, get in, and then kill the pilots, which on Legendary is just not going to happen. So it's way better to just do it this way. You sneak in, load them, and then run and shoot them through the wall.
Now we're actually onto a great level. We have the sword in hand again. We're going to kill our teammates because they're going to talk for 30 seconds and we don't like going slow.
Yeah. So if you look at the weapons, his hand has changed. He is now an elite and he's playing as the Arbiter, which means instead of the useless flashlight, he gets camouflage.
Oh yeah.
And it is extremely useful on Legendary. Whenever you use it, you get like, I think it's 4 seconds of invisibility, and enemies just can't hit you during it. It's just super good.
The best part is, well, your sword doesn't actually turn invisible, so if you look at it from third person, you're just a walking, floating sword. That's not strange to the enemies, you know, that's perfectly normal.
Same with when you like camo and then get into a vehicle. There's no one driving.
Just driving a vehicle. Oh, I don't see anyone in it. It must be a imagination. Well, this is kind of one of those areas again where you gotta just clear stuff out. And it's dangerous, so we're gonna walk outside the map. If I could find the enemies I'm trying to kill, they're all hiding. Seems to be the theme of this run.
Yeah, when you hit these buttons, the big door opens, and that lets your teammates come in, and they'll just start attacking everything. So you want to do that as soon as you can. And you can hide out of bounds here, but the game's constantly trying to like push you back in, so it's kind of awkward to stay out. It's definitely better to hide out here than to be in the map where all those explosive shots are flying around.
Yeah. Alright, so I think that should be everything. Got my checkpoint. Not the gun I want, almost.
Oh yeah, the fuel rod, right?
Yeah, the fuel rod just makes things so much safer.
Yeah. Did you strat with that?
Well, it's not really new. I just gave up on dying, losing, or...
Fair enough.
How did I pull that camo off? Anyways, if you get shot at all, your camo just breaks. So, it's kind of a miracle that I did that.
Huh?
Yeah, I got tired of losing.
So cool. Runs. I love this segment.
Segment's a lot cooler on easy.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't have to worry about dying, as you can cancel off of everything.
Yeah. Also, the first sword on easy is this level, so...
Oh yeah, you don't get a sword on Kyra on easy, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Outskirts.
You can get a sword on Outskirts, but
I didn't know that.
like a 1 in 100 chance.
Yeah, fair enough.
And most of the time it's just not faster.
That's why I got the fuel rod, just destroy those grunts before they can wake up and shoot you and kill you.
I voluntarily lost like 3 seconds so I could just live through that almost every time.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell?
You wanna do my bio homework?
Alright.
He didn't even try a glass clip.
No.
No checkpoint.
No check. Alright, so this is supposed to be a giant long escort mission. It turns out when the enemies are exiting, you know, they're just coming outside and they're like setting up. If you just fly to the end while the doors are still open, you can end the level. You can skip that super long escort mission.
It's kind of like when you're going to Target and you run in through the like exit sliding door,
Yeah.
automatic sliding door. You're not supposed to run in that way, but I mean, it was open, and now we're done with the mission.
That's exactly perfect real life explanation.
I try.
So this is the first part in Halo 2 where you're actually introduced to the Flood. And if you remember that from Halo 1 or you've never seen this game before, they're basically zombies. They're scary, spooky zombies because They're gonna kill all life in the universe because they're hungry or something.
So he's walking around punching all these dead bodies. That's not just as showing off. He wants to destroy all the bodies on the ground because the little popcorn flood revive everything, all the like big dead bodies. So you want to make sure there's no bodies around for the little guys to revive.
If you have no idea what we're talking about, you'll see in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
We
It's kind
gotta
of funny
kill a bunch of them.
that, like, yeah, it's like Bungie put these bodies here to show that off, the like revival effect, but you just run in and destroy them all, and it's like, you kind of took the thunder away from Bungie, showing that off.
I don't know why I threw that nade, it wasn't gonna kill anything.
Second one was better.
Alright, so that should be enough. I gotta kill one more pod. Pop out. Okay. So, unfortunately for you guys, I've died many times here recently. So much so that I've started resorting to using this strat.
Oh no, I don't know what this is about for
If I didn't get a checkpoint, I wouldn't be doing this strat. If I did get a checkpoint, I wouldn't be doing this strat. So basically, if you just walk into this wall, your entire body's exposed. We're talking like an 8-foot dinosaur here, you know, with just gargantuan frickin' humanoid lizard person. My head is inside of the wall, and for some reason, the AI just think, oh hey, his head's inside a wall, I can't actually see him. So, yeah. This is the safest way to do this elevator. When I get a checkpoint, I might come out of here, because it's not very interesting to see. This is a auto-scroller part of this level. And we're so close to finding a skip for this section entirely, but there's a giant kill plane below us, and the only way to avoid it is to clip through walls. When you clip through walls in this game, the walls are solid and they kill you. So you can only clip through really tiny walls. So, it's kind of unfortunate. I'm pretty sure there's a few bounties up, so if you feel like knocking, 2 hours, you got 2 hours to spare, just go hump walls and try to walk through them. And if you make it into a fight on this level, you're gonna get like $1,000. I don't remember how much money's on it. I did get a checkpoint, so let's go out and play all these zombies. These zombies spawn indefinitely too. It's not like killing them speeds us up or is even worthwhile, but it is interesting than just walking into a wall. Because I can die.
Like, yeah, it's like a 10-minute time or 5-minute timer on this elevator to get to where you need it to go, so you just kind of have to wait.
It's be precise, when you enter the room, I think it's 3:20-ish? 3 minutes, 20 seconds?
That's a minute from greatness.
So if you look down there, that platform's where you want to go, but unfortunately right about here, there's a kill plane that doesn't despawn until a certain point in the elevator's path. So until then, anyone seen any good movies lately? Your Wonder Woman's out. I think my brother liked it. I'm using the most inaccurate gun in the game. Precision weapon, my ass. This gun's quote from the English version. No one understands it unless you played Halo 2, but that's fine.
Those were 2 shots that definitely should not have headshotted Flood, but they did. And
Because
then
the gun
10
works.
that should have, and then didn't.
We got, oh wait, this should be Sentinels, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You walked into the wall for like a minute.
If I just sit here and hide, nothing bad can happen. That's how it works, right? Hey look, I got a checkpoint.
2 sentinels out.
Got a checkpoint, thank you. It worked. Now the kill plane's gone. And I can actually walk here without dying. Skip the rest of the elevator. Challenge me. Why are you not coming out? Come on. I wanted to show the people a cool thing. Right, Shen. The kid's a rundown of lab fight.
Yeah, he's gonna kill a bunch of enemies. Well, first wave he comes in, he's gonna kill these guys on the ground. And then he's gonna kill all the carriers that he can. And after that, another wave of the heretic elites are gonna come in. He needs to kill them, and then after that, it's kind of on a timer. So it's really about doing these first 3 waves as quickly as you can, and then this wave afterwards is on the timer. The heretics don't actually deal melee damage, so the best way to kill them is to get
They do, it's just the cone's weird. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like stand in front of them and not take damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this room's on a 1-minute timer. And I'm gonna hide for a minute, because it'll indefinitely spawn enemies. The flood count drops below 4. So if I just kill them, it'll keep respawning things for a minute. So I'm gonna gather them where I need to go, because at the end of that minute, I need to kill them all to proceed. So it's more time efficient to gather them all in one place and then kill them at the same time. Well, you don't have to deal with enemies hiding and whatnot. Just gonna shoot randomly, try to drag them over.
Yeah. The trigger's kind of like after the minute's up, you kill 4 enemies and the door opens, and normally that would just naturally happen, because if you're not planning for it, you'll just kill 4 enemies and eventually get it. But he's
I was about to make a comment about them not being able to see through the glass because they see it as a solid object, but my head was clipping through it because you remember how my dinosaur? didn't
oh, you
really.
almost died. You would have died to that.
I did make a mistake. I did die. Wow. Wow, Cryphon, you're bad. So I died because the carbine's an inaccurate piece of poo. And I probably should have played that a little bit safer. So now we gotta wait 30 more seconds.
Yeah.
You guys don't mind waiting in this beautiful scenery.
Good checkpoint at least. You're like halfway through anyway.
Oh boy.
Oh, nice jump.
I know. I got the mad hops. I don't actually know when it is I can go down. I hope it's now.
I'd say about 20 seconds when you got up there. Probably about good.
Where's the last guy at? Why are you running away? Turn around. Thanks. Okay. First try.
The deathless speedrun, let's go. This run is still deathless.
Why are you running from me? Oh well. So I can't close this door if enemies are nearby, so that's why I just kind of kill things. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Great. Neat.
No, I thought you were gonna die.
Why would I die? Dying's for
That was
chumps.
so good.
I'm good at this level, right? That's why I died.
I like how you didn't kill either of them.
Oh, I killed the other one.
Oh, you did
sorted
kill
him.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
One of them just ran
One of
away.
them just booked it. He was not having any of that. He knew I was going to kill him, so he just decided to take his own life.
Oh man.
Or, you know, take his own chances.
Yeah.
Trying to survive a zombie apocalypse. Kind of a familiar theme in this level. Kill things to progress. There we go.
I hear like a squeaking noise. Is that
There's a bird.
it's in your house?
No. Very loud though.
Oh my god.
I don't think my mic's picking it up, but yes, that is a very loud burb. I'm just gonna skip what I don't have to kill. And then we're gonna go cut these cables. Because apparently you need to do that. Because Bungie's stupid. So, I mean, I really didn't look at it to show it off, but there was a door that we're going to be going into later. You can actually sword fly to the guy that you're chasing, and get into that door early. However, there's a death plane back there, and you can't actually progress the mission until you go up here and cut these cables. Which is unfort. Quite unfort.
This is just a really annoying segment. You take a long elevator ride, you cut 3 cables during basically like an auto-scroller, because movement to the cables doesn't even matter. You have to wait for the dialogue. It's really annoying.
Yep, it takes 3 hits to cut a cable, but you'll notice I'm hitting them a lot more. It's because it's an auto-scroller pretty much. Can't cut the cables faster than the dialogue lets me. There's ways to actually launch yourself from cable to cable, but it's just not faster and you risk falling off the map, so it's like, you know, might as well not do it.
Mono did it at GDQ.
Well, I'm not Monopoly. I'm a bitch.
Unbelievable.
Alright. This is the door I was talking about. Gonna fly our way through. Don't need to ride this elevator, because elevators are squares. We didn't get any spawns to go fast. Oh, maybe we did. Good. If we didn't have a carbine, I would have lived.
Oh no. Wait, you get to check on the door.
No, I mean, no. I just... Oh! That happened. Okay, so I just fell through the map. The game displaced my hitbox, and I fell through the floor. As you saw, it killed me, because the floors... Anything in this game. Go through it, it's solid.
I love Halo 2.
Halo 2's great. I love dying to needlers because I miss a sword. I have never died this much in this section.
One of them was you falling through the floor, so that's the only death that's been your fault. Wow, the grunt needler. That's amazing.
The dino was hiding. Oh my god. I got nudged by a sentinel mid-cancel. This is awful. This is the exact opposite of what normally happens. This is the fastest and safest way through the room, is straight down the middle. Going off of these guys. See this? This is what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen. Really, really rare for you to ever die there. But,
damage, here we go.
It's a marathon, you know, you get that hot marathon luck going. Well, the shortest Banshee flying sequence of all time. That was a nice 10 seconds.
This section is really dumb because this stuff that flies up from the ground can hit
there's a bunch of debris that can just splatter you. This section should look familiar. It's the same section as last level, just we're doing it in reverse. Kind of fun. Except it's a lot slower because there's not as many enemies to do tricks off of.
Yeah.
It also makes it a lot safer. So, you know, there's a trade-off. You take it.
You're also going uphill instead of downhill, which makes it kind of annoying because it's kind of hard to do flies uphill and not hit the enemy you're flying to. Because you generally want to fly and go past them.
Man! I did something really stupid and risky, but it paid off.
Oh, wow.
Alright, so this has been an interesting level. The heretic guy almost flew away, what?
Are you not hidden?
I am saying that Halo recycles levels. It is a bad run, or not run, bad game. We should all boycott Bungie. By Destiny, man.
It's part of the lore. You're going back to the hangar because you guys parked your ship there.
Oh.
Or there was a ship there when you came through the hangar or
something. There was some justification for them laziness, Kappa B.
You need a ship to escape. You've been free-falling for like 8 minutes now. You need to get out of here before you hit whatever you're falling toward. That we've never been told what you're falling toward.
Yep. This boss is invincible. This boss is invincible until he shuts up. And we sword fly to him because he spawns a bunch of clones, and killing him off the spawn is not only faster, but it's way safer. That's the end of this level, though. Beautiful. Perfect. 100 OK hand fire. Now we're on to, I think, one of my more favorite levels to speedrun in this game. Just got a lot of cool stuff to it.
Oh yeah, Delta Halo's next.
I'm gonna be playing it a little bit safer too, just to kind of get checkpoints, because if you beef it, you lose like multiple minutes.
Yeah.
So we don't necessarily want that. The inevitable bad luck, weird, random thing to happen.
Mm-hmm. What's kind of cool about this level is it's one of the longest levels just in general. But
oh, yeah, casually this is crazy long.
Yeah.
The speedrun, it's second shortest, I believe.
Yeah, it's like 3 minutes or something, 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, I think 2.5-ish is what the easy and legendary IL records for it.
Yeah, it's just crazy fast.
Okay, no checkpoints the game. Love it. Okay, got one. Oh yeah, and it has the most dank music.
That's
So,
also true, yeah.
You see that mountain over there? I like to say you can climb on top of it because everything outside of, you know, the normal bounds is solid. You saw me there at the beginning of the stream, or, you know, when they put me live. I was trying to get to the very top. Didn't exactly happen.
You were very close. You got about halfway up the mountain.
I was very close. At least it looked cool. So the reason I went out of bounds at the start is it's a little bit slower than just going in normally. But it despawns a wraith that would normally be shooting at you across from that over there. So it's kind of a good idea on Legendary, where everything can kill you, because that's also where we want to go. When we take this ghost over here, like the wraith would just kill us. We didn't do that. There's an alternative launch you can do, but it's equally as risky because the wraith's still shooting at you.
Thanks, grenades.
Shoutouts to nades.
It's just random how much knockback they have and how your ghost gets launched. Nothing you can really do to control as long as you place the grenade right and drive the right way.
That's also true.
Yeah.
It's also the part where I die.
Time it's random.
Show me the ghost! Oh, we didn't actually get any ghost spawns. Did we get a checkpoint? No. Okay.
Get the skull this
Oh
time.
no. Oh dear. Live. Oh, I can't kill him, dang it. I'm gonna try to kill a grunt, so he wouldn't shoot at me with the turret.
Oh my god.
I got stuck between a ghost and a wall.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's
Turret
that.
just gave up.
Oh my god. That's why I wanted to kill that grunt. Because the off chance he just decides to shoot you. It's extremely rare for him to ever actually make it where he's gonna land shots.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, but he landed on it right before I was about to hit my nade jump. Now I just gotta praise RNGesus and hope I don't die here. Because that's how this section works, it's entirely luck.
Yeah.
On a run like this, following precedent, we're gonna be here a little while.
Yeah, welcome to Halo 2. That's
Wow,
the enemy
dude.
skull that he's picking up. It lets the Master Chief use the Arbiter's camouflage.
Yeah.
Same with the Arbiter.
And I just tried to use it there, but he kept shooting after I was invisible. He was missing his shots and hitting the ghost that I just decided to get in. Otherwise, I probably would have lived.
Oh yeah, you still have the skull.
Yeah. So
I
it
forgot.
finally didn't spawn me any bad spawns, and I was able to make it through. Again. We still need that sword. Again. This guy isn't in a bad spot. Again. Alright. Let's see round 2 here. Got the envy skull already. Let's get this sword. Be on our way.
Hey, you killed the grunt this time. There we go.
Oh yeah, perfect. 100 okay hand. Oh, we really need the sword for the end of this level and the next level. There's like 16.5 jackal snipers here, but if I do a pretty well placed sword fly and use the envy skull, I'm able to get out of the map and just skip this section entirely. The nice part about this level is you can run straight to the end, but there are a bunch of loads you do have to hit and actually end the level, and that's what we've been doing the whole time. Good news is we have a lot of nades, and bad news is those jackals are gone. No cool fly to end the level. Dang.
Yeah. I don't know
Sorry,
why they're
friends.
gone. I haven't seen that before.
It's called marathon luck. Kill these guys, despawn their friends, and then there we go. Perfect, nailed it. Beautiful. The start of this level is kind of a pain in the booty. You mind telling them why, Shen?
Oh yeah, he's got to get to this gondola, and
Come out and play.
Real bad.
Oh, dude. The game is so mean.
Oh, you probably got sniped mid.
No, I didn't. I got no spawns.
Oh, they hid. So yeah, the game kind of like taunts you with this gondola. They're like, oh, if only you could get to this gondola, you could skip this 10 minutes of fighting and waiting for this other gondola. But since Cryphon is a speedrunner, he can make it to the gondola, which is really hard. Snape?
Like that.
Ooh, he's in. Okay. So yeah, he made it.
That's the beauty of sword tricks. It lets you go fast, skip things.
Yeah.
I think the other games got Japanese ports. But I'm pretty sure they would be faster, at least in CE. But we can't tell. Are we on track for world record? Absolutely. That's how this game works, right? We're always on a world record pace.
What's the estimate on this thing?
150.
Oh, we got this.
We got this. Oh no. Got carbine. I got double carbine! Okay.
Yeah, I love this marathon run.
I love marathon luck.
That was a good nade at least. Should be a one hit. Ooh, no.
So it doesn't normally spawn carbines there. And the reason carbines are bad, let alone one carbine but two, is because they are hit scan weapons, they do a crazy amount of damage, and they just melt you. And the carbine dinos like to hide. Normally they spawn the plasma rifles and you can just, you know, snipe them from a distance and then you're all good and dandy.
Plasma rifles are generally useless from as far away as they were.
Yep. This is probably one of my more favorite flies in the game. So we're going to load things faster by flying off to the side here. The sword flew to the turret, but we hit a wall in front of us which redirected us up top. Now we can kill things off spawn, spawn some enemies, and overall it's just a crazy faster.
Yeah. You can kind of use walls to angle your sword flies so you don't fly directly at the enemy you flew off of, but kind of at an angle. And there's like one or two places you use that, like here in Regret maybe.
I got some scary jackals.
I was about to say, I don't think you killed the grunt.
No, I
didn't.
didn't.
Back for him.
Dodged.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Alright. I was able to just throw a nade through the top of the elevator because physics. And this run's pretty bad, so we're gonna kill it. Jumping off the map here because who needs an extra death, right?
What are you doing, Cryphon?
Oh man, what am I doing?
Back there. Oh no.
Oh no. I love memes. I love bad memes.
When shooting fuel rod at wall.
Soon. Be man enough eventually. Shen wants me to you know, do something where I'd kill myself by shooting a wall right in front of me with the rockets I have. I get teleported right before it blows up. And I'm not a big enough man to do it.
Yeah, you get teleported to the elevator after like a set amount of time. So if you're frame perfect, you could get one frame away from the wall, shoot a rocket, and on that frame get teleported and survive.
Be beautiful.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
So I'm mailing to delay a checkpoint here in case I beef something that's next room. The revert's pretty short because what I'm doing is fast. If I don't go fast, there is no backup strat. So that I can just, you know, fly across the room here. Did I mention Regret has a lot of elevators and gondolas? I don't think we did. I'm just gonna grab this gun through the floor.
Great mission if there weren't 7 minutes of auto scrollers.
It has a lot of the coolest gameplay in the game, but unfortunately there's just so much not gameplay. It's kind of like Delta Halo and where it suffers from just us skipping everything in the game. Or in the level rather. But otherwise it's it'd be pretty long.
That was a really good fly.
Oh, I should probably mention, I only had like a couple seconds to actually kill those elites and set up that sword fly before everything turned invisible. When everything turns invisible, you can't aim at it to fly because your reticle doesn't turn red, and your frame rate drops to like 10. Not even joking, it drops to like 10 because I'm running on an Xbox 360 and it doesn't really emulate the original Xbox's hardware that well. But even on the original Xbox, it's pretty bad. There's a lot of lag.
Speaking of emulation errors, you might get to see one eventually, but sometimes you get, we call them burns, so it kind of just makes weird graphical glitches over the game.
Yeah, so if it looks like your monitor or, you know, the gameplay looks weird or something, there's like a weird overlay onto it, it's just the game messing up. No need to, you know, throw your monitor out. So welcome to elevator number 2. We skipped all the fun.
Get fishies. Those are really close.
Oh yeah, we didn't get fishies to clip in. Maybe we did. I didn't watch.
It's about the only interesting things that happens here. Sometimes some fish find their way into the elevator.
So we're gonna try to jump over a mountain. I made it look really cool and swag in my GDQ run, but it's also really luck dependent. We're just gonna hope. Maybe. Maybe. Checkpoint. Okay. Once. Yes. Nice. Look at the speed. Look at the swag.
It's fun being like 25 seconds behind and being like, oh.
That saves so much time.
Judge it.
I think it's like 15 to walk.
Oh, you got it. Nice.
Yeah. Welcome to gondola number 2. I'm hiding for a checkpoint because you need checkpoints everywhere in this game because you just die all the time.
Well said.
And now I'm gonna kill these guys. Dodge shots. Didn't get any crazy bad spawns, so right. Like it's going well.
Any ultras? I said any ultras.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. That man just jumped off the side of the map.
Wait.
He's gone. He didn't even try.
I am Chops, it's just I'm still quite a bit behind.
I don't think I've seen that before. I've rocketed both the elites before, but I haven't seen one just jump off the side.
Yeah, I've never seen that. That's amazing.
Beautiful. Unfortunately, that didn't save any time. That's kind of an auto-scroller a bit. As long as I killed the enemies as fast as whatever I did, or even a little bit slower, I don't lose any time. So,
if someone marked it on their bingo card, that's never happened before.
Shout out to the bingo players at home.
Shout out to the free space.
Gondolas are really slow, so we take flies instead. Take an express path forward. Also, I just ran into a grunt at high speed and it killed him. Beautiful. Hold this, Mr. Dinosaur. Thanks. This is the hardest fight in the game. It's pretty much just indefinite enemy spawns. If they spawn with like, you know, plasma rifles, you get destroyed. That's no fun. And it's completely random where the boss spawns. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna grab this checkpoint. Knowing my luck, I'm not gonna get it because it's marathon. Okay, got it.
Oh no. Oh wait, you did get it?
So, this man here needs to be punched a billion times before he actually dies. You can only kill him by punching him with your fist. Because reasons.
By a billion, he means 5, for those of you at home.
Yeah.
So he's done 2 so far, so 3 more.
Just a bunch of dinosaurs spawning, a bunch of grunts. Really risky. I also lost count of how many times I punched this old man in the head. So, I think it's 3. I think I got 2 more going for me.
You're at 3 right now. 2 to go.
I get double plasma rifle spawns. I'm dead. I'm just gonna hope I can get the camel off here. I totally didn't. But I somehow got lucky and didn't die. That's how you go fast in this game. You just get lucky, don't die, right?
Yeah,
good strategy.
It's random what those enemies spawn with. It's just really annoying.
I can't believe it didn't let me board the frickin' old man.
Ooh, don't tell me.
Yeah, it didn't let me board him on the very last hit.
No way.
Yup, and then it drops me onto a sword guy. Beautiful.
Alright, well, you get to see 8 punches now.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna punch this man a whole lot more than I should have. It's not giving me any good spawns here either, which is kind of unfortunate. Played it pretty well last time. Unfortunately, the game said too bad. It's kind of how Halo 2 works. You just never win. Just kind of try to hope you do a little better each time. Even that doesn't really sound realistic. Instead, you just kind of play. It's like Stockholm Syndrome. You just keep going, and it never works out. You're like, yeah, I love this game. Dead. Oh, I saved it. I got the frame perfect jump. There's too many dinosaurs.
Ooh, my god, please.
Are you dead on this hit? I hope you are. There we go. Perfect. First try.
Still deathless world record pace. Let's
Still
go.
deathless world record pace.
By the way, for everyone in chat, just claim this run is deathless so that anyone else who's coming in just goes, oh my god, he's deathless up to this point. Just don't worry about the time or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, did I miss last ESA? Is there really memes? I love memes. Okay, so this is everyone's favorite level in Halo 2. And there's a good reason for that, because it's the same hallway about 50 times. And then when you get to the end, as if that wasn't already the most thrilling experience, there's an RNG final fight where you have to kill 6 waves, spawns in random order, random amount of enemies, and you just kind of gotta hope you get decent weapons to kill them all with, and it doesn't really happen.
Did you like throw up a little bit when you said this was everyone's favorite level?
Yeah. It was really hard to say that.
I could feel the pain when you said it. This is actually exactly 0 people's favorite level.
No, it's one kid's favorite level.
Who?
Wiki.
They're so wrong.
Remember that guy who got banned in pretty much every Twitch chat? Yeah, it's his favorite level. Oh yeah.
Halo 1's a good level.
Forgot to mention, you also shoot a lot of pillars. You get to walk in hallways and shoot pillars. It's the best experience ever.
And you
By
get to
staring
rely on
at-
the carbine.
By staring at these enemies and thinking angry thoughts, they just drop to the floor dead because, you know, we've been practicing. We learned from Prey that, you know, psychic abilities are pretty useful. I'm just gonna stare at this brute. And as you can see him blinking, he's just pretending he's dead. So I'm gonna let him be. He knows I know. Like, I'm standing over him, I'm watching. He knows I know, but I'll let him live. He's not trying to kill me.
Blink once. Blink once if you want me to let you live.
So if the level could just straight up end right here, and everything that's relevant to the story would be done. I'm not even joking. It took us a minute and a half to do everything story relevant in this level. So that's why nobody likes it even casually.
But luckily for us, we get to walk through the same identical hallways one more time.
Thanks,
then,
Bungie.
And
God.
then have an R&D fight.
Oh, you basically released the flood. That's the significance of this level. You know, we probably could have taken 30 seconds in a cutscene or something and it'd be over with, but instead, hallways. In hallways, the game is pretty fun. I mean, you gotta optimize your movement. If you aren't holding directly forward in this game, it takes you're moving 8% slower. And it's a lot harder to do than it seems on a controller.
There's also the right and left discrepancy whenever you're going down one of these little holes.
Oh yeah.
Which way do you turn?
Also, I'm dead.
You get shottied?
No, but I got shoddy guy who decided not to run forwards, so now I'm just gonna try to put carriers in the way and hope they don't kill me.
You're doing this strat. This is a fun one.
I made that look really easy. I should say that was easy and just be a god gamer, but that's not easy. There was a lot of thinking on my feet there. I had to block the enemy's paths behind me and avoid having things blow up on me.
Yeah, those carriers 2 hit you. If 2 of them explode on you, you're dead.
I feel like half shields it all.
Yeah.
I'm just
you were
gone.
like 3/4 shields and almost got hit.
Which I pretty much was there. And if the enemies that they drop out touch you at all when you're no shields, you die. So, doesn't look that risky, but it really is. So, if you haven't gotten sick of these hallways, I got some good news for you. Or, I'd rather have some bad news for you. We're almost over. That means good news for everyone else who likes video games and going speed.
They ran out of the map to copy-paste the hallways onto.
Yeah, so now we're just... Still got some tubes. We're gonna drop down some more, but it's almost over, I promise. See that pillar? There's only one more pillar left to shoot. Probably just so happy right now. Like, man, this game is fantastic. I would recommend it to my friends and family.
Twitch chat, press 1 if you think Cryphon should jump at the end of the hallway.
Press 2 if you want to see me not die.
Chat wants to press 1, I promise.
I didn't get any checkpoints for like minutes, so I'm just not.
Regardless of what chat says.
Yeah. There's a checkpoint. And we actually got spawns. Not like good spawns, but it's workable. Can't believe I almost died because the sword's broken.
Oh, do you do the classic melee and not hit?
Yeah, like 5 times.
Oh, he like wedged into the wall. What the hell?
He's a zombie. Also, I got the checkpoint. I kind of just walked. I don't think I actually spawned things. Nope, I'm bad. Got the checkpoint and assumed I did it.
You didn't finish the first wave?
You need to stand in a certain spot in order for the spawns to actually start going. I didn't do that. Oh my god, they have rockets already. Which is good news for us, but bad news because I almost died.
Oh, the wave 2 rockets.
The next wave doesn't actually spawn on this level unless you kill like everything from the other wave. You don't know where the waves are going to show up, which is kind of unfortunate. You just kind of got to deal. And sometimes spawns can get delayed for no reason like that. Okay, I killed the rocket guy. Good.
I love Rocket Blood.
Oh, well, he had a carbine. I'm actually blind. I'm stupid, man.
You fear the rockets, it's in your head.
Yeah, if it looks like they have any type of scary gun, I cry. That's why my name is Cryphon. Because this game makes me cry.
See, the carbine is a scary gun, it's just scary when you're the one using it.
Yeah.
You don't know where those bullets are gonna go.
Surprisingly, in this game, if the enemy have a carbine, you're like, well, if they're a flood anyways, it's like the safest thing ever. They shoot you very, very rarely.
Oh, I forgot about that, yeah. They don't shoot at full speed.
My teammates have auto-aim, so I'm giving them the precision weapons because they're going to get a lot luckier than I am with the carbine. And theoretically, it should help me go faster. In actuality, it doesn't really change much. You see this firing squad just unloading on the flood and it not dying. Watch. Four of them had a carbine. It took that long for him to die. Hitboxes are just bad.
Oh my god.
Oh, as you can see, Flood are reviving. That's what we ended up avoiding in that one level we played a while ago.
Yeah, you kind of want to use grenades and, well, usually rockets and the sword to kill Flood on this level, because
Yeah.
if you destroy their bodies, they can't revive.
Mm-hmm.
And things like rockets and the sword destroy the bodies of the Flood. So.
Fortunately, I'm not really getting those spawns we want.
Yeah.
More plasma rifles. It's hard to keep track of Flood spawns too, just because it is random the amount of Flood that spawn in each hole.
Yeah.
Like, there are certain waves that give certain spawns, but it's random order, and you can't really tell what's spawning where, because you think you'll get one spawn, because it, you know, spawns less than the others on average, but usually just wrong. Oh, I guess this is over.
I love when it just randomly ends. Just like, oh, we're done. Yeah,
Neat.
You need to be out of the combat for the mission to end, or your teammates need to be out of the combat. So sometimes you get lucky and it just ends really quickly if your teammates aren't shooting at stuff.
That's why then that levels just have everything dead. Even when everything's dead, your teammates can be just mad at non-existent enemies for some reason. And in which case it'll just never end, and you soft lock, and you lose. Have a bad time. No one likes having a bad time. Please ignore my bad driving, I swear I'm good at this game. I think I have records still. Oh boy. That's a fair death.
You get tanked?
Yeah, I got tanked at the Sentinels of all places.
Oh wow, that's early.
Yep, that rarely happens.
So this is great. So if you don't know how he died, there's a tank that is being carried by a Pelican, which is the human flying ship. And enemies don't have to reload in Halo 2, and because of that, there's like no cooldown on tank shots. So it's pretty much a machine gun tank attached to a flying ship.
That looked so much fun, didn't it? You saw those shots second time through?
Yeah, you saw like 4 shots at once coming in.
So, I'm just trying to play it safe. Doing a very safe driving route as I avoid and then die. So, you're never supposed to get rocketed here, like actually ever. I just got rocketed 3 times. I lived 2 and I'm like, I predicted getting killed. And then I got outplayed. Shot a 3rd one because it knew that I knew that it was going to outplay me. So I predicted the game, but the game out-predicted me for predicting it. So anyways, more vehicle barriers, kind of like the starting levels of it. Not really supposed to take vehicles through here. Vehicles get stuck in walls, all that jazz. But, as long as you go slow enough to hit all the loading triggers, you're pretty much good. You just drive to the end. Not exactly easy driving, but fast.
Way faster than walking.
Camera that I probably shouldn't have. It's gonna bite me when I try to go against shoddy rockets and die. Let's be real, that's gonna happen right here. No checkpoint either. Guarantee it. Watch. Shoddy rockets, alright. Didn't die, but I still don't have a check. Alright, get the other spawns. It doesn't look like it, which is... okay, I did it. Did pull off the camera though.
Both the shotgun and the rocket flood when you went around the corner.
Please don't kill me, all these enemies with scary weapons. Oh, we lived. No way.
Nice.
In 2017. I don't have a checkpoint and I don't have camo. Watch me get gossed. I didn't get gossed.
Nice.
I still don't have a checkpoint. Okay, there it is.
Oh, Ghost Warthog didn't even see you, nice.
I mean, he's not supposed to, but
Yeah.
you know, that doesn't stop him. Welcome to auto-scroller number 6. Actually, technically, what number would it be? I'm just gonna call it auto-scroller number 4. Take regret as one giant auto-scroller. There we go. So, if you have a bathroom break you need to take, or you want to go get some food, I'd say go for it. 'Cause I can't make this go any faster. It's going to be about 4 minutes from here. And, we're just going to sit. Our teammates' AI are broken, so they're just going to die. Being up here is the safest thing to do, because it'll just spawn enemies over and over if I kill them. Rather than risk death for something that doesn't speed me up, I'm going to hide out of bounds. It also set me up to get to the end faster by doing a sword fly to the end. So, we'll do that. For those of you sticking around, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm going to do on the next level. So on Delta Halo, you might remember me picking up the skull, which allowed me to use camouflage as the cheat. Now, in the next level, I'm going to start it. I'm going to turn invisible, get a checkpoint while invisible, and I'm going to reset my console. I'm going to do that when I load the game back up. I'm going to start, it's going to load in. It'll remember that I'm camouflaged because I had a checkpoint with me being invisible. And since I've turned the skull off, it's going to forget to like take my invis away. So I can be invisible for one entire level. Now, the next level is the only level in the game where it actually makes sense to do the trick, because it is the only one where it saves time on average, because the level is extremely long, extremely hard. There's also an extremely inconsistent trick that is made very consistent by just being invisible, which we could get to. It's called a crotch punchy fun fly.
You basically trick a brute to stand on your head, and then you punch them in the crotch until you get to a favorable destination.
Yep. It's beautiful. One might ask himself, how do things like this get found? The correct answer is alcohol.
Mr. Monopoly has no life.
Beautiful. Alright, so that was a weird 2 minutes. We still got 3 more. I'm not really sure what to talk about. Shane, you want to play rock, paper, scissors?
We can.
Yeah, let's
Alright. Rock, paper, scissors,
shoot.
I'm holding scissors. What are you holding?
I was holding paper, I lost.
Nice. We could do tic-tac-toe in Twitch chat. Probably a way we could do that.
Alright, I'll go first. It's my ex. Oh, how do I do... We can't skip lines, can we?
Think this through.
Well, I see we've reached an impasse.
See, I wanted to put mine on the other diagonal, but...
I was gonna do that too, but didn't.
You know what, we're fine. That's enough tic-tac-toe for today.
Right, you're right.
I'm really mad you can't get 69 bullets in the battle rifle.
You can.
Well, you can't now, you have 29.
It's true. You're not wrong.
You should have kept more ammo so you could add 69 bullets.
Sorry, I was killing a bunch of zombies the last... Actually, I don't remember if shooting here actually distracts the float or not. I think I just said actually 5 times. So actually, we're gonna not say actually anymore, actually.
So basically,
Mingli face.
Yeah, this level's basically over. He just basically has to wait until he gets a little bit farther.
Yeah, see, so basically these flood are basically just standing here, basically broken, and basically they don't have any reason to go shoot. So basically my fandom's shooting at them, and basically we don't want them to do that. Basically we're just going to keep waiting, and then we're going to basically fly to the end and basically end the level.
Yeah. Yeah, when you do the sword fly, you like end up basically at the end. It's pretty nice.
Almost there, I swear. This is where the run gets excitement face.
Oh yeah, actually good levels coming up.
There's actually good levels coming up. That's not a joke.
Away from this to regret to Gravemind.
Yeah. The next level coming up is my favorite in the run. There's just so many good tricks on it. It looks so clean, done fast. I'm gonna not fall down the hole. And here we go. That's the end. I would have to walk all the way over here if I didn't fly really far. So instead we're gonna do it this way.
Choking.
Alright, that's QZ. I'm gonna check to make sure I got a checkpoint because I'm nervous. I'm gonna reset my console.
Don't be nervous, Cryphon. You're doing great.
Yeah, totes. This isn't basically legendary until someone drinks a pumpkin spice latte. You're basically right on that one. So I'm spamming the A button as fast as I can to get the hottest menus of our generation. I'm gonna save a solid 3 frames over the average Joe.
Maybe you sneeze right when it actually matters. Like the moment it actually would take your inputs.
Done that. So if you guys watch loading screens, unironically, and enjoy the nice menu music, this is your speedrun stream.
We have to wait till that white line that hasn't even appeared yet gets all the way to the other side of the screen. Because Halo 2 menus, loading screens, whatever you call them.
It's gonna trick you too, because it's gonna go faster halfway through.
And then it'll slow right back down.
Bum 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 bum. At least the menu music's nice.
Finally, after like 7 minutes of not pressing buttons.
I should also mention that this trick isn't necessary to like get a record time, but it certainly helps.
Yeah.
It's a lot more consistent.
This mission is just so hard if you don't use this glitch.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Or sorry, what would we call it? Developer intended optimization. There we go.
Yeah. My best time without this, Someone tell me how that grunt just clipped into the wall and I'll give you money. But yeah, my best time for this level, split-wise, is slower without the glitch than it is with it. And to use the glitch, we basically lose like 1:34 on split resetting your console. You never had loads this long, what are you playing? When you reset your console and load it up for the first time, the loads are a lot longer. Or even longer if you play a different game other than Halo 2, so it's not cached.
Yeah. Alright, he's crouching in the elevator because it skips enemy spawns. For whatever reason, if you're on like this exact, like really precise location, it doesn't think you're in the room, it just doesn't spawn a wave. So you can skip, I think it's 4 total waves on Legendary by doing that.
Yeah, we skip 4 brutes and 8 grunts, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. It's pretty nice. Especially because you're using the Needler right now, which is probably the worst gun to ever be invented.
Oh, absolutely. Right next to the carbine.
Yeah. Just the bullets can randomly track enemies. Sometimes they just don't track very well. Sometimes you hit them with a ton, but they just barely don't explode.
This monkey didn't die.
Yeah.
That's new. Yeah, so as you saw, I got spawns there, which is why I reverted. That's why I was playing it safe, getting a checkpoint. So, like Shen mentioned, when the game spawns enemies in this room, it doesn't want to spawn them next to you. So if you stand perfectly center in the room, and we have some visual cues for that, it just thinks you're on both halves of the room at the same time, so it just doesn't spawn anything at all. Kinda nice. As otherwise, it'd be a lot of fighting, and as Shen also mentioned, you don't have any guns at the start of this game, or room even. You have a Needler, and the Needler sucks. Extremely slow projectiles, you only kill things with super combines. And well, it's completely random whether or not things hit.
Yeah.
Really easy to dodge too. You know, physically it doesn't even make sense how these things can even float. With how slow they're traveling. Yeah, that doesn't make actual... That's not how physics works, but you get the idea. You'd expect them to drop. They're moving so slow.
I don't know why I was just afraid of you fall timering when you drop down to the sniper.
Because it's a real risk.
No, it's like you didn't take that the way you normally do. I'm like, what the heck?
So, as you could probably imagine, just running by everything is a lot easier than trying to kill everything. And this is the trick we were talking about last level. How many checkpoints, so we're gonna laugh as I don't get spawns. Okay, it worked, somehow. Let's see if he's in a bad spot. We're about to find out. Alright, so this man's just floating above my head. And I'm going to melee up the lift using his crotch. Crotch punchy funfly. Now you know the origin of the name. It's kind of precise mashing, but it's not too bad. Normally in this level, you're supposed to go down there and save a bunch of Marines from you know, the prison. But they all die anyway, so it's kind of just worthless. But thankfully for us, the top lift reverses as soon as you hit the load, so if you can fly back up a little bit, you're actually able to skip the prison section entirely. And it saves about 3 minutes over what I just would normally be doing. Now you can see me just flying through these hallways and whatnot. Very flashy level, I very much enjoy it.
Yeah, it's really cool. They give you a sword and just these insanely long hallways that you can just go right past.
Yeah, the sword is, like, we're really happy it's in this game. It's broken the way it is. Also, I missed the crouch out. It's been a while since I've tried them. It's gonna, like, fly at the end of the bridge.
You'll probably see one at least, one or two.
I'm trying to do a very hard trick with very low frame rate, so my inputs are getting dropped. But we did make it, and that was faster than walking, so we take those.
I love that fly. It's so weird.
I forget. I don't listen to the dialogue very much anymore. I don't remember how much overlap there is.
How much what there is?
Like overlap in dialogue.
I don't know.
Talking over each other. I was
Yeah.
invisible for so long. Load the VOD like 5 minutes ago. You'll learn.
He did a trick that he put on camo and then got rid of the skull, so the game doesn't know how to get rid of camo because he doesn't have the
Basically, I glitched. And also, I crouched out of the bridge there and kept all my speed. You saw the first time, it just kind of put me down in the blue circle or whatever. You can just skip that entirely and keep your speed. It's kind of precise. I failed it the second time. It's definitely something you need to have practice for, and I played this game 3 times the past few weeks, so you know, I might be a little rusty.
Hey, you got one. You got to show it off.
Wow, I got a checkpoint there. I have not seen that one in before. Gonna need it, I guess.
Are you doing a cool fly?
Got bad spawns.
Ah, rip.
Grunt's like in a weird spot. I can hit it, but it's just weird.
Oh, yeah.
And the Jackal's just killing him because he's an asshole. I tried to do the backup and I got bad Jackaled, so we're just gonna... I was gonna do a cool fly. Unfortunately, the game said too bad. Decided it's not worth wasting a whole bunch of time over, so we're doing the backup, which is jumping up a wall.
Aw, man.
Yeah, on Fort. It looks really cool, but the game was not too kind. Glitches in speedrunning? Or in video games, rather, or speedrunning, or both. Not in my wholesome town. At least I hit the fly across the bridge. And I got crated. This room kind of has a specific kill order to it. You don't kill the enemies in a certain order, you have to kill a lot more of them.
Yeah, you kill the elites, then you kill the hunters, then the drones, then the brutes. If you kill them in any order other than that, you get more brutes. And it's really annoying.
And a lot of times, like what happened here, the drones just fly up really high and they'll just hit a death plane. So that's really nice when that happens.
In the beginning, that there's hunters that you'll see a little bit of. That was them. They're dead, but like those are the hunters you see in the room.
Oh, right. He doesn't die in one shot on it, Legendary?
What happened? Don't tell me that you...
Yes.
Did you die?
Oh?
Okay. Oh my god. Why every marathon do you almost die to that elite?
'Cause I'm stupid? That's pretty much how it works. Play things stupid risky.
Nice jump at the start of Uprising.
Oh, thanks. I love how I, am dead.
Brute.
Oh, don't. Cryphon, save it! Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, Oh my god.
Yep. I tried to save it. So what happened there is I got bad spawns, and my inputs got dropped because when you're invisible, it also works to, you know, make the frame rate go really low. So instead of flying to where I needed to be and trying to save myself even, it just didn't work out.
I don't know
there
what
I just
that
missed.
cancel was. It was so weird.
It's called the game being bad, that's all you need to know. And so like there, I hit the fly, but I didn't actually go anywhere because the brute stopped moving, so my reticle wasn't red. It's one of those sections where you just don't know what's going to happen, so you just kind of got to hope both that the game gives you decent spawns and you just don't get bad spawns either. Also, I don't think I'm going to get checkpoint here with these spawns.
You took damage, yeah, it may not happen.
Why didn't I play this safe?
It's going?
Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead, somehow. I should be dead. I shouldn't be dead because the game's stupid if it tries to kill you.
What am I watching right now?
You're watching Halo 2 done quick by some guy who goes speed.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you lived.
I should probably emphasize, I shouldn't have been put in those weird situations in the first place, but it's a really janky setup I had to deal with. This is the shortest level in the game. Probably should have mentioned that. Might not look like it. But, the speedrun is pretty quick, and it's pretty much because of this trick out here. So, for some reason, the ending trigger for this level extends like 50,000 feet in the air. So if we just go over to it and, you know, sit in it, it ends the level. Just out here, inside the map. Beautiful. Look at that perfect crouching form. Ending the level right away. Now we're on a high charity, which is the most annoying level in the speedrun because it's very, you know, it's at the end of the run. Whether or not you make it past this first section is depending on whether or not the game decides it wants to make you lose 5 minutes or so. I did a safe-ish strat. I'm probably gonna die anyways because this game's weird like that. Okay, I lived. Good. Getting that first try is not very common. And you might think, well, how could that possibly be any harder than it was? And well, I have stories you wouldn't imagine. just trust me on this, friends.
This is also one of the reasons why doing the MB skull glitch, where he kept the camo infinitely on Grave Mine. Sometimes it's nice not to do that because you get camo for this level.
Yeah. If you have invis in this level, it makes it a crazy lot more consistent. Kill him, good. And yeah, this entire level is actually really, really scary. Why are the flood here?
Already?
Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, like for example here, he has to take all this time to snipe these drones. There's just no way to avoid sniping those drones. Like, so if you had the camo, he could have just gone.
I'm the best.
If you live this,
I do live it.
You hit it?
I'm good at this game, remember?
Oh, you hit the portal. Okay, that was sick.
Well, I didn't hit the portal. I just now hit it. I had to kill everything first, so I didn't die. Yeah, that bridge takes a really long time to do anything. That's a very scary section if the flood decide to show up early. Also, I heard a sniper guy, so if I die, news. Lose. If you pay attention to the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you'll see on my radar there's a bunch of enemies. I'm just going to try to avoid them. Why do I have a beam rifle?
Because you forgot to get the carbine.
Yeah, I forgot. I was trying to not die. Okay. I think there's a carbine here. Yes, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you can get the carbine from one of the fruits up there.
But I don't have a checkpoint, and I don't have any ammo if these bad spawns decide to be bad. I lived. At least, I've lived so far. Okay, we made it through the room. The room's actually, it can be really unfriendly as well. If you get a different set of spawns where things just see you, everything in the room starts shooting at you. 2 brews, 3 jackals, jackal sniper. Bungie does not care. They want you dead.
Yeah, they really shoved every enemy they could in these hallways.
Do have 4 rockets, so that should make this elevator a lot easier.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Also, let's get a checkpoint and go for pressure launch and hit it, but then die to snipers. Because...
That'd be hype.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the checkpoint.
Do it.
So let's at least show the people the spawns. Please, Bungo. I don't care if I lived. Show me the spawns. And no spawns. So what I tried to do there is a thing called pressure launch. Drop the elevator on her head and then shoot to the top of the elevator. It's, the loading trigger for the enemies is at the very top, right under that purple light-ish. And it's like half of a chief high, so it's completely random whether or not you hit it on a cycle. It starts like going at the start of the mission to actually get the spawns there. As you can see, there's enemies here this time. The section's made really, really difficult if you rocket yourself, and if you have only 3 rockets.
You really?
Yeah, the Bruce didn't die. I flew a little too close to the sun.
Yeah, he was punching to just delay his checkpoint to the top of the elevator. That's why he was just punching randomly. But
It's one of those inconsistent areas where you want it. The revert isn't very big.
yeah.
Oh,
Maybe.
we didn't talk about this at all, but in Halo 2, dying is often much faster than just trying to clear everything normally. It's usually better to see what spawns you get and then adapt your playstyle to that than it is just go in there and just try to not die. That's usually a lot slower than the fast strats we're using.
Sometimes playing it consistently takes like 2 minutes, but if you just YOLO it, you get it done in 20 seconds. So as long as you can get it within like 5 tries, it's faster to YOLO it.
Absolutely. We did get the fly to the end too. If the Jackal Sniper decided to spawn anywhere different, it wouldn't have been as cool. Oh, we're still fast. This is the last mission of the game. It is an interesting mission. Please tell me that wasn't my Spectre. Well, I guess we're gonna just find out.
I'll pay attention.
Just Banshee it.
Try to.
Banshee if I have to. You know, I could restart the entire mission and just go through it again. I have enough time. We, I do. We didn't make it. Well, I heard a vehicle blow up, and we want to do a glitch at the end of the game with that vehicle that we started in. And it only works with that particular one. So, hopefully it isn't destroyed, but knowing Marathon luck it is, I probably should have just restarted the level since I heard the explosion. But we're just gonna hope it was a ghost, not our Spectre.
There were a lot of ghosts back there, that's why I think it was a ghost too.
Yeah, but this is a marathon, so no, it can't have been a ghost. You're also not supposed to take a vehicle through here. It should probably be fairly obvious given the size of these hallways.
It is, however, faster to take a vehicle through.
I take a sword route in this level. Some people take the ghost all the way through, but the sword route's technically a little bit faster. And it's a lot more consistent because you don't rely on enemies shooting at you the whole time. You can just fly through. As long as you can hit flies, you can just fly through with camo and whatnot. Alright. Nice crispy prison. I have a nade. Do the safe way. Fast way takes like 2 seconds and it's never worth it. So I gotta try to kill enemies in this room. The guns I'm using aren't exactly good. Just gonna hope. Okay, they're dead. Yeah, and just camo your way through. Easy. Easy every time.
The 100% stress, because it works 100% of the time.
I like missing sword flies and dying because of it.
Oh boy.
I haven't died yet. Everyone spawned with a helmet. Everyone spawned with a helmet. For those of you who don't know why that matters, if they spawn with helmets, you gotta shoot them a couple times for them to blow up. Or not blow up, so you can headshot them. Also, I don't think I have any stickies either. Great game.
You don't have CPs right now?
No, none of them dropped. So, if our Spectre's gone, that doesn't matter, but if our Spectre is there, kinda matters. Really shouldn't in the long run. But, we're about to find out. I'm gonna grab this, I'm gonna grab this. To give you the Banshees, but, you know, these guys didn't pass their pilot school, so, we're gonna take this one from this nice dino up here. What I did there was go to a previous loading zone. You see these raids? How there's no one in them? Despawn the pilots before they even came up. You don't have to kill them for the scarab to start moving. If you do it fast enough, you're good. And it was a ghost, confirmed.
Good. Yeah, he knows earlier he did the same thing. He backtracked to despawn some wraith pilots to get into the room.
Probably should have mentioned that. You might have been wondering where all those enemies went.
Yeah. He does it a couple times. Just backtrack really far to get enemies to go away.
Yes, helmets go on the head, but brutes aren't wearing helmets. They're wearing like a steel plate on their head. It's not even a helmet. It's like the size of a cup. But for some reason, if you shoot them right between the eyes, you know, where it's completely exposed, it doesn't count as a headshot. Because bungo. So anyways, we have the Spectre now for the really cool trick. And we're going to take this Spectre into the final fight to do the really cool trick. And to do that, we're going to drive outside of the map. Because for some reason, to trigger the final fight, the cutscene extends, or the trigger extends beyond the building. If we drop in at the perfect time, we get to take our Spectre in here with us, and it's a lot faster than trying to kill a bunch of enemies walking through a building. You show them the skull, Shen?
The last time you tried to show me the skull, you died.
That means we're showing them the skull.
Showing them the skull?
Got time.
You do have time, I think.
Boats. So, as we mentioned, there's a bunch of Easter eggs in this game outside the map. You can't actually use Banshees to fly out here, you have to use a Spectre or a Ghost or something, or a Wraith, whichever you prefer. And, this is the, Black Eye Skull. Not very useful in the speedrun. Just makes it so that your shields don't recharge. You can get more shields by punching stuff. You have to destroy something or kill something by punching it. You can't just get infinite shields. Stops after 3. Stuff has to die. Save time in the speedrun.
Yeah.
He's the only real skull worth going out of our way to get. This is kind of an auto-scroller. I am waiting for the scarab to walk all the way over here.
The skulls being this far out of bounds is really cool proof that, like, they really intended you to explore their maps. That's part of the reason why the early Halo games are so cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Not like Halo 5 or 343, but kill planes everywhere. Jerks. Like, oh, we don't want them out here, invisible wall. Oh, we don't want them out here, kill plane. So, we're just in time. We didn't actually wait around for all that long.
Oh, that was good timing, yeah. Normally you have to wait for that guy to get all the way over here. So it's
We're good. Calculated. Now, looking at the door, actually blows up in 2 shots instead of like 6. We're gonna just let our Spectre push us in. For all we know about the game, our Spectre should be here. Oh, I killed my friend, whoops.
Did you have plasmas? I forget.
Got a plasma from a dinosaur.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna do is clone this man. The way the final boss works is, it doesn't actually... He's invulnerable, right? The only way to drop his shield is by shooting him 3 times with a beam rifle, relatively quickly. Now, you're one person, and you can only take 1 beam rifle in here, which is never enough to kill him. Because you can run out of ammo. So they have Johnson here, with an unlimited ammo beam rifle, just shooting on Tartarus. He shoots in increments of like 30 seconds, which is extremely slow. So, by getting him in the Spectre early enough, we tricked the game to thinking he's not actually on the map. Would mean a soft lock, but Halo 2's kind of smart in the fact where they're like, okay, let's just spawn another one so he actually hasn't lost. And, well, now we got million Johnsons. We're gonna stun lock the final boss in place and just kill him. So way faster than doing this any other way.
You also want that plasminate so that you can stick the Spectre so that they all get out. Otherwise, the one in the turret's useless because he's not using the beam rifle to stun lock.
By throwing a sticky on the Spectre, they think it's like, you know, a dangerous spot, so they are going to try to hop out. And it also allows the Spectre to blow up. Anyways, that was Halo 2. Hope you enjoyed. Did the thing.
Do you jump off the map like me?
Yeah. Just don't jump off the end at the end there, because you can die and it will revert you, even if the cutscene plays.
It's about 139, 138. Not bad.
139 flat-ish. Give or take a
That's
couple
pretty good.
seconds for whatever